Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. I saw that this new report has showed up, and I wouldn't really put too much stock into it because because it comes from We Got This Covered. So everybody knows what time it is with this website, with this news site. But the thing is, you never know, even with all the shit you might hear or see, you never know when there can be just a morsel of truth within it. And with that, I come with this. It says WP is reportedly developing a Cyborg movie without Ray Fisher. And I was like, let's see why. It says it wouldn't be unfair to say that Ray Fisher owes his entire career to the DCEU, with the actor having never appeared in a movie outside the confines of Warner Brothers' shared universe, while the HBO Max exclusive release of Zack Snyder's Justice League will mark just his third small screen credit after showing up in a single episode of ABC drama The Astronaut Wives Club and playing a main role in the third season of True Detective. Being cast as a superhero in a massive franchise where you get the opportunity to rub shoulders with the likes of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman looks like a game changer on paper, but Fisher's tenure as Cyborg hasn't exactly gone to plan. He was a virtual non-entity in the theatrical edition of Justice League, and his planned standalone outing was quietly shelved as the DCEU reshuffled the deck, following the poor response to Joss Whedon's take on the All-Star team. Desaad. Yeah, it looks like Desaad. Then there was a public war of words between Fisher, the studio, and Whedon himself, which saw the 33-year-old essentially invite legal action if anyone could prove his allegations toward the director were untrue. Before WB execs denied all of his claims, that battle is far from over. But we've now heard from our sources that the Cyborg movie is back in development, although there are currently no plans for Fisher to star. That's what I would have figured. According to the intel, the multiverse and the events of The Flash will be used to explain why Victor Stone has been recast. Further details on what they're planning are unclear at the time, but if this is the route that Warner Brothers are going down, then they might find themselves facing a wave of backlash after the fans sided with Fisher when his quarrels with the higher-ups first made headlines. Still, we're told that they definitely want to do a solo project for the character, and the plan right now is to make it without the aforementioned actor. Okay. And, yeah, guess that's it. So, let me see. Well, let me see. What do the fans have to say about it? So, as we look in the comments section, it says, F that toxic twat. They talking about Ray Fisher. LOL at firing the black man, but not the white woman or white man for once. They fired Johnny Depp, but still kept Amber Heard. If replacing Ray Fisher is true, then the DCEU is dead. It won't be a cinematic universe. I bet you it will without him. That's just the way it goes. No, some fans asked for some proof to his accusations. They have gotten Joss Whedon removed from his HBO project, The Nevers. I, for one, think most of Hollywood will see firing Mr. Fisher as an extreme risky venture. You don't drag your bosses on social media and maintain a career. You know what? What's real about this is that this is what has me surprised. Ray Fisher sat there. He threw Walter Hamada under the bus. Of course he did. Jeff Johns, Joss Whedon, and the other guy. But what I find to be amazing about Ray Fisher is that he stirred up all this shit and wondering why his role's been reduced. He thinks that he could start up all this shit and still keep his job at Warner Brothers. What they're doing is they're dealing with him with what they already have in negotiations with him. But anything past that, I think they're going to say, you know what, you fucking too much problem. Yo, we're just going to let you go. So that's interesting. Let me see. And it says here, if this article is true, this means that the relationship has become so acrimonious after his racism accusations that Warner Brothers believe that it is impossible to move forward with Ray Fisher as Cyborg. I am assuming as much because there weren't any articles about him being replaced as Cyborg that I remember seeing prior to the racism accusations. This is not surprising. This is usually the outcome in these high-profile disputes that turn acrimonious, especially when they get as bad as they got. It's one thing to complain that your bosses were unprofessional dicks. It's another thing to accuse them of being racist. Hopefully this article is untrue and they could work it out. This will not turn out well for WB in the short term. I suspect we'll get a response from Ray Fisher soon. I think that, Ray Fisher, he basically put his foot in his mouth. He probably thought it was the right time to do it if something really did happen. But the fact that there's just a lot of shit going on, and this more likely is going to end his relationship with Warner Brothers. I don't see no good way out of it either way. But shit, that's my take on it. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy, 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media, and I'm out. Peace.